Miss me with the bullshit.
Yo, what up? Maddie C.
Dominica.
And my man Bobby is on the sidelines. You know what I mean? Man, yo, let's jump straight into it, man. Lovers and friends. Alright, we was having this conversation off camera, so now time to get into it on camera. You know what I'm saying? So situation, let's say like, yo, you a friend, or you always been friends with somebody, and then now they want to take it to a little bit further. They want to push past the friendship zone, and they want to get to, you know, getting physical. You know what I mean? Or trying to be somebody to you.
Another level.
Another level, right? So how y'all feel about that?
What y'all think about it?
I think ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, if both parties are single and y'all been friends for a long time, I don't see anything wrong with it. I know a lot of people might feel like, yo, you'll mess the friendship up, but I feel like it'll make the friendship closer, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to be friends with whoever you with anyway, right? You know what I'm saying? So, and if you've been vibing with people like that and they know a lot of stuff about you, you know a lot of stuff about them, you know what I'm saying? Shit, why not? Fuck it. Damn, I owe $1.
I think men interpret women's friendship differently.
Explain.
So it's like women are nurturers, nice. That might spark feelings within themselves. And they might think, hey, I'm receiving this nurturing, this care from you.
And
they want to be physical.
And they think it different, something
than what it's not. I can see you as my girl. Or
right.
I could bring you to mom.
But what's wrong with that? Because 9 out of 10 times, they probably already been to mom. If they're your friend like that, you know what I'm saying?
I think for women, if they don't initially see that in you, they probably won't be there. If not in the beginning, they won't be there.
Right. Well, you may be right. You got to give somebody a call. Give her a call. How you feel about that?
I'm not going to say, I'm going to disagree with Bobby. I'm not going to say that if we don't initially see it, because I think anybody can grow
into that situation.
Right. But I just think that it's all a matter of attraction. Some people are just friends and that's it. There's nothing more to it. There's no attraction there, then there's no attraction there. It's just a friendship.
So it's all about the attraction for you then. So you can be attracted to one of your friends then, basically what you're saying. If you're attracted to them, then you will be willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, but attraction is not just one thing. It's not just one, spectrum.
What would make you attracted to somebody?
I feel like we covered this before, but for me, I like intellect and I like connection. So I identify as sapiosexual and demisexual. So yes.
Some more weird sexual shit, but
you would have to be my friend. But like I said, I like somebody who's intelligent. I like somebody that definitely can lead. I am attracted by.
No, we ain't talking about that. Okay, so I see where you're going. We did talk about that before, but I'm talking about now. One of your friends that was your friend, that been your friend for a long time. Mm-hmm. What is it gonna take for him to now not be your friend, to now be like your man, or for y'all to get more than friends?
If he's been my friend for a long time, why would he come out of that space?
So, because like do you even believe in that? Do you even see that happen in any situation? A long-term friend become a possible boyfriend or
a husband or whatever.
Or a husband.
Yes, but again, I will have to be attracted to him in that way.
So he could be a nice looking guy, mm-hmm. and you still not be attracted to him.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I don't believe it, but I think if you are attracted to him, that's how he gonna get into the mix. Versus you having friends that you're not attracted to, and they'll never get the shot.
It's some nice looking guys, and I'll let them know, like, you're attracted. You're attracted, but that doesn't mean that I'm attracted to you in that way.
Right.
You ain't here. You're not ugly.
Next question. because I don't know a situation that ever worked out. I
With friends months ago?
Yeah, like, I don't know a
Shit.
situation that friends first, then long-term relationship or whatever, both in a girlfriend, husband, and wife. I never seen that happen.
You know why? Because men, when they see something that they want, they move fast. Men don't wait. You see a girl that you're attracted to and you like, y'all on it like that.
Yeah, but you know, shit. You know what happened at Love and Basketball? Bam. Perfect example. They was friends their whole lives. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, they ended up together. It was a little rocky in the beginning, but you know, they ended up getting married.
That's Hollywood.
And, you know, hey, listen, man. Hollywood is taken from real life.
That's accurate because you saying friends their whole life. They were technically dating even as little kids.
Nah, they
my
was
girl now.
Oh yeah, that don't count. That little kid shit don't count. But they were friends. You know, they were friends when they started to get older, and then they took it to the next level. So.
I don't know. I don't think it's realistic because I think the friend situation, like friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
If y'all close friends, you know all the secrets, you know all the bullshit, you know all the dudes this person talks to and this person, and then
Right.
yeah, I gotta look past all of that and try to make a spark work or a seed.
See, the only thing left is the physical attraction. After that, because now if you know all of that, right? If you so deep into each other's lives like that, the only thing left would be the physical attraction.
But that's a big step. That's a big
big
thing because
it is.
Mentally,
right?
You got to be sexually active with this person that you never thought about before, and
right.
that just don't pop up out of nowhere.
See, but here's the thing: people change, right? And people grow. So, like, let's say, like, all right, boom. I'm trying to make it realistic. Let's say,
and then more realistically, let's say y'all was friends,
right?
And something happened, and then a mistake or whatever case may be, I tried it, and then that awkwardness, it's a lot to overcome.
Yeah, you're right.
To transfer from
sometimes
that
you just gotta be grown enough to just be like, yo, act like it never happened, like it just never, you know.
I'm gonna tell you, for me, it's weird for me. I'm weird. Especially when it comes to dating too, and that's another reason why I'm kind of slow with dating people. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, no, it's easier for me to just be like, no, because I know how quick I can be turned off. We could be friends, and we could be getting to know each other, and you may be accepting of things that you normally wouldn't be accepting of, or you might overlook, certain things about me because you like me or you're attracted to me, whereas I'm not. So I'm actually very much turned off, and you're going to stay in that friend space because I've now experienced this from you, and you didn't even know that. In a way, I was, what I'm saying, like, what's the word? Unconsciously, like, kind of checking you off,
right,
writing you off. Oh, and I just feel like, no.
I feel like in that case, you probably wasn't even real friends. If somebody has a problem with it, right? They probably wasn't friends like that with you in the first place. They probably was just there for, waiting to see when they could have got in with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because if you really friends with somebody, attraction happens when it happens, right? One day you could be on some shit like, yo, you know what, she ain't looking good to me. And the next day you see her in a different light. You know, and it's like, damn, I never looked at her like this before. Now you're looking at her like that. You're attracted to her. But if she curved you, then it's like, you gotta be, if you're really a friend, you could be like, listen, it is what it is. Cool. Ain't no big deal. You know what I mean? I feel like when you be on some shit like, nah, man, I can't believe she tried to diss me or she tried to play me, or I'm not even say diss. If she's just not interested in me and now you don't want to be friends with her no more, it's like, you probably was never the friend in the first place, I
feel like men are more logical. I feel like that man always.
He always felt that way, right?
Yeah,
right. So he was never a friend. He was just waiting for his time to get in. You know?
Probably.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, like, a real friend would just be like, oh, I tried it, would be nice, but
I've had that experience so with my friend, and
so you did have a friend that was
with him telling me that he had been attracted from day one,
right?
But keeping him in a friend space or whatnot. And from day one, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, no.
What was it about him that you didn't like, that you felt was no?
After, let me see, I just, it was no attraction there for me. There was absolutely no attraction there. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just not attracted to it.
You.
Yeah.
199 Hustler, what's going on? Ladies and gents, this is Mimi. Mimi has been my friend forever. My big sis. What's going on, Mimi? Welcome to the show. Thanks for watching all of the time and being a critique. She knows all of the players.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Talk louder, Mimi.
I didn't say anything. Go ahead.
Oh, well.
What are y'all talking about?
Friends, what do I call this? Lovers and friends?
Mm-hmm.
We was just chopping up recapping on what we had on the phone earlier with where friends try to get out the friend zone and they try to be more than friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So we just I was just saying like, yo, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? And Dominique was on some she keeping niggas in the friend zones. And Bobby was like Bobby was like tell them what she was like, Bobby.
Based on what we talking about, right? I feel like the guy definitely always had intentions, because I could be attracted to somebody and not want to be nowhere near that stuff, right? Like sexually or whatever. But that guy probably wanted more.
I feel
to
like,
begin with.
what's wrong with shooting your shot? Because let's say like you do shoot your shot, right? And the shit works out. And now y'all living happily ever after.
The issue wasn't him shooting his shot. The issue was him continuing to shoot his shot after I continued to tell him no.
Check this out,
That's
man.
a problem. That's a problem.
It took 10 seasons for Urkel to get with Laura. You know what I'm saying? It took 10 seasons.
Listen,
But eventually
I'm going to a different era because Urkel turned to something else, and then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't Laura.
Huh?
I ain't Laura.
Okay. I just said.
But he should have. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's not really your friend.
Right.
That's
It's not your friend when they can't accept the rejection. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
If they could hear it, like, nah, I don't think this will work, and they keep it like, all right, whatever.
And someone logical, right? Got to balance out the two. Like, yo, am I gonna f this up because I'm thinking with my dick?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, listen, man. Shit. You're right.
you know what I mean? And then,
you know?
and then you don't even know the person because the person's rejecting you. Do you know the person enough to be in a relationship with them?
Nah, obviously, if you're friends with him, you should know him enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like his perception
Right.
is off. It's skewed. Like, it's not.
I wouldn't think it's skewed. I think the fact.
It couldn't be skewed.
Right.
How close of a friend are you? Because if you are really good friends, y'all talk every day, you know this person from the top to bottom, the front and back.
Right.
You should know. First of all, they should know whether or not if they should be shooting their shot or not.
Nah, I don't think they should know whether or not. I think that don't even matter. Because here's the thing. If both of y'all scared to say how y'all feel about each other, right, it'll never get said. So I feel like he or she should just come out, listen, I feel this type of way about you. But you got to be able to handle whatever the response is, whether it's a positive response or whether it's a negative response, whether it's like, you know what, I've been feeling the same way about you. Ding, let's make it happen. Or it's like, yo, you know what, I always seen you as a friend. I don't think this is going to work out. You just got to be all right with whatever the response is.
Well, we talk about a situation where there was no seeds planted. This is straightforward.
And what's wrong with that?
Right?
Even with what's wrong with that?
When you shoot your shot, you gotta have some type of evidence. You gotta have some type of like, yo,
even if you
something there to make me feel this way.
You got to think. The effort has been over the however long the friendship has been. That's the effort, you know? So it's like, all right.
But where's the seed from the opposite person? Where is the spark coming from the opposite person? You can't just be like, I can't. That's like walking someone off the street. Yo, I like you. Like you gotta have
But
some
you gotta
type
think about it.
you gotta have some type
when you
of,
holler at somebody in the street, that's exactly what you're doing.
you shooting your shot because you don't know that person. But I know if I know Shorty for years,
Right?
and I'm like, yo, and no signs of, I don't know, flirtiness. I don't know. I don't know how this shit goes. Right? A kiss on the cheek.
Let me
I
tell you
don't know. Right? It gotta be something. It gotta be something to spark that from a man. A logical perspective, from a man's logical, right? It got to be a something there, like, yo, damn.
And I'm gonna tell you what the something there could possibly be, right? Boom. You were person A. You say you've been talking, and you were talking like about a lot of personal stuff. That's the something there, right there. That's the connection that they have, you know, by sharing things that they don't share with everybody else, and that's where their attraction starts to grow from.
I think I can agree with that. I think it's because I'm looking at it as a friendship. So, because we're friends, if you need something, I don't mind helping you because you need. It's just a friendly gesture.
Now check this out.
But on the other end, I guess.
Because check this out. Let's say like if you got multiple friends, right? But you are the friend who went above and beyond what every other friend that he's ever had has done. And you being a female, right? And you just, you know, you just show a little bit more attention. That's where those feelings could possibly come from.
Right.
You know, now that's where he's looking. Huh?
He's desperate.
Listen, I'm not going to say he's desperate or not desperate. I'm just saying that's where it could possibly come from.
I don't say desperate. It might be a little delusion.
Listen,
I can
delusion in there. It's a delusion. If one person thinking another, if y'all experiencing the same thing,
right?
One person is thinking something else, and you think something completely opposite. Somebody's delusional. Somebody's giving them wrong signals, or somebody's taking those signals in a delusional way.
I don't even think it's the signals that's. I don't even think it's even getting signals. It could be on some shit like, yo, let's say I'm that person, right? I see her, I like her, you know what I'm saying? She's my friend, we've been friends for a long time. And for whatever reason now, I'm attracted to her. I'm just looking at her in a whole different light for whatever reason, all right? Boom, I know her for 10 years, all right? So in the first 10 years I know her, she was no hair, right? No hair. Let's say she was, you know, 300 pounds, whatever the case may be. She just was, I'm not interested. I wasn't looking at her like that, right? Now, she done grown up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she got the summer body going on. You know what I mean? I'm seeing things that I've never seen in her before. And now that's where my attraction. So now I'm like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to shoot my shot. And that's just what it is. It don't make me delusional. It don't make me, it just makes me, yo, now I'm attracted to her. I'm going to shoot my shot at her.
The delusion comes in when you're all of that and you've shot your shot more than once and each shot has been declined. That's where the delusion comes in.
Listen, man. You don't get good at shooting free throws until you shoot a bunch of free throws, you know? So that's just, it's just what it is.
It seems that those situations never work.
What happens when it's the female? What happens when it's the female who now gains the feelings for the homeboy? How often does that happen?
I don't know how that works.
It happens a lot. You see, you know what's crazy? I know when it's on the reverse, like how you saying, it's looked at completely different. Because if it gets out, right? Everybody would look at him like, man, what's wrong with such and such? Why you won't give her a chance? Why you won't just, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she's a good girl. She's this and that. Everybody will make a reason for you now to have to deal with her when you being the man. But being the man trying to holler at the female, everybody's like, yo, son, yo, you wildin', son. Like, yo, come on, man. You know you're just a friend or whatever the case may be. But when in the flip side, everybody, all the female friends and all, everybody be like, yo, you know what, man? Yeah, she a good girl. Yeah, I can see y'all working out. I can see y'all this, that, and the third. They sort of kind of make it to where the guy almost gotta, not saying he gotta, but almost has to entertain the thought of messing with her.
Have you done that? Have you ever experienced that before or done that before?
Experience.
Vice versa. Like you liking the man.
Yes, I have experienced being friends with somebody and liking the man. However, I make it clear that I'm attracted, and if they decline and they let me know, like, hey, no, then I get out the way.
I can see a woman being rejected.
But how long you was friends with the person that you know?
Maybe a year.
That ain't no friend. That ain't no friend. We
I just
talking
met
about
this person, and we started getting to know each other. And
That's been cool. I'm talking about like somebody that you done known. Y'all done shared some personal stuff with each other. Y'all done y'all deep with each other, right? The only thing is you've never been with each other. Have you ever been in that situation? Because a year, it's like shit, man. You meet a nigga, you know a nigga for years, like man, you could easily say, man, fuck you. I ain't. If they go their way, you go your way. You know what I mean? Nobody's shedding no tears behind it.
I feel like that's less likely from vice versa for women to. I think it's less likely.
I have a friend that
you never know. Some women be waiting. Some women be in the friend zone too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to picture it, but I'm like, I don't know. And then women would never. I feel like most people would never even say.
Yeah, like that. That's my homegirl, and I don't look at her like that.
But that's what. See,
that happens often with the women, where that's how they're looking at the guys. Like, this is my homeboy. There's no sexual attraction there, and then the girl is looked at in the wrong. Like, why you don't give him a chance? He's a nice guy. He's this, that, and the third. But I'm not attracted to him like that. Like, this is my friend, and that's it.
That's funny. I said the opposite thing. I feel like the man gets more of a hard time. Like, you should give the shorty a chance versus the female.
I've experienced both. I'm experiencing that, what she's speaking of right now, and I've experienced having. As a matter of fact, I'm experiencing both right now in a way, because I have a male friend that I met probably 2010 or 11, and we've been friends for a long time. Nothing's ever happened. It's always been, platonic, and then we kind of like drifted apart, and just recently have reintroduced ourselves to each other, and we're friends. I see the looks and kind of get, the vibe a little bit from him, but you're my friend. You've been my friend for a long time. So
are you attracted to him?
No.
Well, there you go. We talking about, see, now if you was attracted to him, would there be a different story?
He's not an ugly man. He's an attractive man. But I'm just not attracted
to him. Again, that's what I'm saying. We could be as attractive as you want to, but if you're not, are you attracted to him? So, because if you were attracted to him, regardless of how attractive he may be, if you was attracted to him, then we talking about something different here.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm attracted to him like that.
Right, that's what it is, and that's what, for me, that's what it really boiled down to. It's like, whether or not you're attracted to the person that's trying to holler at you. And attracted don't necessarily got to be physical attractiveness all of the time. You know what I'm saying? It could be
personality,
right. It could
all that stuff.
Right. So you might be attracted to somebody like, and that's what I'm saying. So you might have had a friend and that's where the attraction comes from. You might have had a friend for 20 plus years, and then it's like, you know what? That on top of everything about them, they make you laugh. They there for you when you cry. They got your back. Playing all of that shit, coupled with now you see them in a different light for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Say y'all go to a beach or some shit like that. Nigga pop his top. You like, damn, I ain't know that nigga had all that shit on you there. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to find out what else is going on. You feel me? Or vice versa with the females.
You gotta take into account too, like being friends and being in a relationship.
Right.
Two
different things.
That's like living with somebody and not living with somebody.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing.
Absolutely.
Like, that is a different, like the dynamics of everything just flips.
See, I always felt like this though, right? Would it be such a bad thing for you to get with your friend, right? Because here's the thing. I know with most shorties that you meet, or anybody that you meet, you just holler at them, whatever the case may be. You now have to sort of try to build that friendship with them, right? So with that happening, there's a lot of things that you may try to get away with because it's like, they ain't gonna catch me this, that, and the third. Or you don't have in your mind, you don't feel like, man, I would never do them dirty like that. But when you're with your friend, you already know your friend. It's like, listen, I don't want to hurt this person like that ever because of before we even started to get into this physical stuff, I would never want to hurt them before. Anyway, so that would eliminate a lot of cheating, being secretive, or anything like that. You don't agree?
Now I think about it more. If I'm in a relationship, I want you to be my friend. I don't want to be that thing. That right there is two separate things for me. If I'm in a relationship, we're not friends. Because When I see my friends, I tell them shit that I don't want to tell you. That's it right there. Like, I don't want to be. That's two separate things for me.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Because I thought you're supposed to be friends with the person that you with.
Right.
That they're supposed to be like your best friend.
You do develop your own
That's
friendship
why it don't work out.
relationship. But it's not the same friendship. You do develop
right.
your
And you
own
know why it's not the same?
It's not the same because it's like with my friends.
Because you have a secret side.
No, it's not even that.
That's what it is. Because you got a secret side.
It's not even that. Because it's like with my friends, it's like, yo. It's like.
You want to do ratchet shit with your friends.
With your That's what it is.
It's like it's different. Like,
but here's the thing:
do that ratchet shit with your partner too.
That's what I was about to get there. You know what I'm saying? Especially if this person been your friend and they just as ratchet as you are, then it's like, yo, why not? I can't do the ratchet shit together.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
I cannot see myself get into a relationship with a friend that I have for a long time because I already see how you operate with the other women that you dealt with before.
See, but you're not the other women though.
Or see how they operate anyway.
What's going to make a difference? The respect, the love and respect that the person has for you as being their friend for however long.
You're saying the same thing I'm saying. It got to be a separate. It can't be. You've seen the rest of so you know how the person is with their friends. And you don't want a relationship with that person. If you didn't know, you probably did.
I see how they've operated with their partners in the past.
That's their partners. That's their partners.
So that's why I'm saying I couldn't, me personally, I couldn't be with my friend who I know everything about because I know how you operate for real. And I don't understand. I don't see what is going to make you change for me if you didn't even change for the people before me.
Here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. What would make them change for you, right? The fact that they've been friends. Y'all already got the love and the respect for each other. They wouldn't want to hurt you as being a friend. So now that if you came into a relationship, they would know. They would think twice or three times before they went out and did anything, mischievous towards you.
Let me ask you a question. When you're in a relationship, right?
Right.
And you live together for a long period of time, don't you get that sense of, I want to go with my friends to separate, I want to get out of this house, I want to do this? Don't you get that feeling? Like, let me just go, get away from this.
Only if somebody getting on your nerves, you'll feel like, yo, let me get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But now here's the thing.
They are going to get on your nerves.
But here's the thing.
In relationship, your significant other gets on your nerves.
Right. But here's the thing. Let's say, all right, if Mimi's the friend that you go hang out with outside of the relationship, right? Now, what is the problem? Why you can't be in a relationship with Mimi?
Because that's a different lane. It's a different dynamic. It's different. Me as a person, this is what I want to do. I want to do certain things with my friends because.
But she is your friend.
This is our environment. This is our environment.
So now that you get in a relationship with her, now you got to cut her off from doing all the stuff that y'all would do anyway.
Yes, that makes it weird. Yes. That's weird. Like, I don't want to do things with you. I do with my friends.
But she was the friend.
Now you made it weird. Now you made it like destroyed the friendship.
I don't see it that way, man. I think if
it's like this, right? You growing differently with a significant other than with a friend. You're grown differently. It's a different dynamic. So it's not like I come home from work, yo, honey, let's go to the bar. No, I'm not. Like, I'm gonna go to the bar with my friend.
Yes.
Like, no.
No, you were just a one-off.
Nah. I feel like that happens in reality. This is what happens. No, I don't want to go. I want to go to the bar with my wife and say, "I see you at home. I see you every day, every night, every morning. I see you." I'm like, I'm gonna go to the bar with my friends.
I agree with Mimi. I feel like you are gonna want to do things with your significant other that you would do with your you know what I'm saying, like your friends. I've been in relationships where dude hit me. He like, let's go do something. And we ended up at a bar, shooting pool, having drinks, and we go home.
And that's your personal time together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But that's the same thing you would do
with the friend anyway, with any friend, right? That's how I see it. So it's like, yo, imagine if that's the friend that you was already doing it with.
Right.
Now if y'all get in a relationship, now you gotta stop. I don't understand it.
So riddle me this: why does it happen?
Why it don't happen?
Yeah, why it don't happen?
Listen, man, who knows? I think a lot of people be scared of the rejection.
Please tell me a situation where long-term friends became in a relationship and live happy ever after to the sunset. Huh?
I also agree with Mimi where she said that she knows when you know your friend and there's certain things that you know about them and you just like, nah, I wouldn't date you because XYZ. I see how you are. That's how my experience is.
I think we're saying the same thing.
No.
This is the lane. This is the lane I want you in. You see me, I see you. You know what this is? We friends. Just don't. Well, we don't friends on this side.
See, it's a level of secrecy that this nigga would have. You know what I'm saying? You want to be on some sneaky shit,
right?
See, that's when you. I feel like if you date your friend, the secrets and the sneaky shit go out the window. You're not gonna be able to do it because they already know you. Right. So all of the stuff that you've been pulling that you could pull on anybody else, you can't pull it on them because they probably was your alibi at at points in time. So now you can't pull that on them.
That sounds real boring.
What's you was hanging out with them anyway?
That sounds real boring.
That's crazy. Cause you was kicking it with them anyway. If we kicking it all the time, you my ride or die homegirl, right? We doing all this shit, whatever the case may be. We getting in all types of trouble together. Whatever. I keeping your secrets, you keeping my secrets, everything like that. Then we just say, hey, you know what? We decide. You looking kind of good today. Yeah, you looking blah blah blah. Whatever shit happened. Now we in a relationship. Now I can't see why do I have to stop now?
You don't.
You know
it happens every day, and whether you want to acknowledge it or not, it happens every day. And you know what the young kids are calling it? They're calling it twin. That's my twin. They together. They doing the same thing. That's what it is.
And that never lasts.
I don't know.
It'd be one of them toxic situations where
it's gonna get boring. It's like to me, it's gonna get boring. It's gonna get stale. It's gonna get like I don't see the excitement.
Well, we gotta put like an age, what you call it, on this. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, man, like in our age group, I see it can happen. Being younger, maybe not because you're still in the mix, you're still in the streets and everything like that. But
that may happen in the group home. It's not happening now. I'm 30 now. I don't see that happening.
I can see it happening in being our age. It's like you have been friends with somebody for years. You know what I'm saying? Because how much more stuff are you going to do that you ain't already did?
It's not about more. I think it's about the experience and then the longevity of knowing the person. I don't think it's just in my brain. I don't see it meshing together. It seems like it'll cause more problems than actually meshing together. And in reality, that's why I think it doesn't happen.
Right.
It's a weird space that you're trying to make happen.
Right.
And it's just too weird. And that's why it doesn't happen.
I think it's only weird when you. I don't know. It should be weird when you make it weird.
We can't think of nobody that we know. Between 4 people, we know maybe 5,000 people. We don't know. Like I don't know. We don't know one story. We don't know one story that happened.
Are we even looking for the stories though? You know what I'm saying? Are we looking for the stories? So now we'll wrap this one up, right? But for everybody in here, boom. Just start asking people in you that you know, like yo, how y'all met, how were y'all friends first, and just get a feedback from all your people and see who think it's weird or who don't think it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll just pop it up on the next show of however many people you talk to. You know what I mean? But that's our time, lovers and friends. Can you go from being a friend to a lover? And can you go from being lovers back to just being friends? All right, let's move the bullshit. Peace.